Here's where the good part of the roadmap is for the Kings. If it is Portland, that's a team that they're ultimately chasing at the end. They just have to tie them. They have the tiebreaker. They beat them 3-1. Right now, the Spurs are 1-1, and they play them one more time. So you could argue one of the most important games left of the final 22, obviously, is the last remaining game with the Spurs. The Kings right now are 2-0 against the Pelicans. They have 2 more matchups with them. So one more win gives you the tiebreaker, but obviously you beat them twice. That's also a flip in the standings, and you blow away the tiebreaker. So the Kings are in a good spot in almost all the tiebreakers right now. I would say their 3 most important games left are the 2 with the Pelicans and 1 with the Spurs.
Gary Gerould joins us.
I don't know that in any of the 36 preceding years, and believe me, there were some really bad teams in that 36-year span, but I don't know that there's been any time when I and others close to the organization felt as beat down as we were. I used to be 6'4", and now I'm 5'8". I mean, it pounded me in the ground.
From The Athletic, it's Sam Amick.
With LeBron, I do think he likes being a member of the Lakers. I don't think he's actually interested in going anywhere else. I do think it was his plan to retire with the Lakers, but it's been a tough year. So I'm curious, how much of this is him bluffing versus how much is him actually thinking about adding a different chapter at the end of his career. He grows frustrated with his level of influence or lack thereof. And it happened in Miami. They wouldn't necessarily bend and change to the kind of looser way that he wanted the Heat culture to be. It happened in Cleveland. At the end, the irony of him praising Cavs GM Kobe Altman the other day was that, he was brutal on Kobe during the last years in Cleveland. So there's a trend here, and he just obviously, I think, is frustrated. All is not well, obviously, in Lakerland.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross. Weekday mornings from 6 to 9. The Nick Cattles Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6. Sports 1140 KHTK.